Hello, this is the Oracle of the Feather-Crowned Tree. This is your reading for when our sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Libra. This is just a little 6-card spread to tune you into the collective energies during this time. We're going to start with the top center card, which is Fortuna from the Moon Oracle. And we are asking for it to give us a little advice about our internal state of well-being, our emotional self. A young woman is seated with her back to a small tree in leaf. She's wearing a long blue dress with floral patterning. She opens her hands to receive a gold coin from the beak of a hovering bird. Other golden coins fall freely in front of her. In the background, a pale red moon glows in a yellow sky. Traditionally, when the moon was in this mansion, it was considered a good time for voyages and for spells, enabling prisoners to escape. It was thought to give people born under its influence an idealistic attitude or a very refined taste. This card means the Sun and Jupiter in harmonious combination signify extreme good fortune. The gold coins represent the Sun, and the bluebird is the traditional color of Jupiter. The coins are a symbol of good fortune in general and do not necessarily signify financial gain. The planet Jupiter is life-expanding, while the Sun represents creative ability. As the Sun in its own generous sign of Leo, this is the mansion of splendid opportunity. If this card is drawn, it often indicates that you were lucky enough to be born into a well-off family and will inherit significant sums of money, or that you are naturally talented in some way, or will come into contact with someone who is. And then in the position below it, to offer a little extra insight, is the Purity card from the Mudras deck. This mudra eases abdominal cramps and stimulates intestinal activity. If we clean the window of our soul regularly, we can be sure of a good view, and only when we can see clearly can we enjoy our lives fully. This means that old layers of grime from the past need to be cleaned away, clarified, forgiven, resolved. As the case may be, generosity, forbearance, and willingness to forgive can be very uplifting, and they have the effect of drawing miracles into our lives like magnets. I speak from experience. Let people and situations pass in front of your mind's eye. Let old pains and negative feelings come to the surface so that you can let them go forever. I am filled with inner freedom, peace, and joy. So what I'm getting here is that by purifying, we are allowing the path for fortune to manifest. Now we're going to shift over to the left to the Sacred Sites deck, where we have the card Stonehenge. And this is going to speak a little bit about how we might be able to ground at this time and connect better in our day-to-day reality. Notice the Awen, the Druid power symbol of enlightenment of the 3 pillars of wisdom. This essence of divine light and inspiration flows from the standing stones to the earth. Is your spirit flowing today? If the answer is no, then tune yourself back into the radiance of the divine. Look up. You may notice shafts of sunlight streaming through the clouds in the shape of this. Reconnect with your own core beliefs, perhaps by building a shamanic shrine in your home dedicated to the elements, or by visiting a stone circle and honoring the solar calendar. By doing so, you will awaken the cleansing fire within, burn away negative attachments, and reignite your passion. Create your own sacred circle using a compass to orient 4 stones to the cardinal directions, and placing 4 more stones halfway between each of these. Standing inside the circle will re-energize you and allow you to remember your true self. And along with this card, just below it, we have from the Essential Oils deck the message Purpose, connected to Melissa. The trigger point for this card is, what is the point of it all? And the truth statement is, I am special. You have a unique place in this world with gifts and talents that only you can provide. Use your connection with the divine to share them. So once again, this is a cleansing card above it, and this is cleansing to get to your purpose, and this purpose will bring you your fortune. It will flow effortlessly from the heavens. So we are going to move over to the higher self part of the spread and start with the Angels of Atlantis deck, and we have the card Shamael and the message Serenity from it. This angel brings you peace of mind, one of the great angelic gifts. It is from the state of serenity that you can always feel the abundance of the source providing for you, as it always will. Serenity means that we offer our challenges to God, for the divine will always bring us a resolution in the form of the miraculous. Allow yourself to develop visionary faith in the ideal of serenity, instead of blindly following the ego paradigms that led you to challenge. Serenity is our natural state of mind when we yield to grace and chant Ra Ma Da Sa Sa Se So Hum to bring the elements of your being into the beauty of this serenity experience. Just like the exquisite energy of the Taj Mahal, our love for the serene in life will last forever. And our very last card to coincide with the one that we just shared, which is beautifully echoing the colors of the one above it and also some of the other colors out. We have a spiritual sensitivity. You are a very spiritual person, and you are very open to energies around you. When you pull this card, you are very aware that things energetically and can sense into deeper things at work. You may know how someone is feeling or be aware of the energy of places. Such sensitivity leaves you very open to picking up all the energy around you. Be sure to protect yourself so you do not absorb any negative energy. Again, this is a message about purity, staying free from bad influences. Use this violet purple to connect you to your spirituality and the divine, to the universe and everything in it. This is a beautiful spiritual color and can be used to restore your spiritual energy when you feel a little depleted. I am connected to the universe on a deep spiritual level. Fantastic. That makes me think of how Everything is sacred, nothing's mundane in our reality. Thank you so much for joining me. Always a pleasure to share these moon-themed readings with you. I do one every time the moon transitions into a new horoscope sign. So I hope you can join me again. Sending you blessings. Much love.